After Steve, it's inside to you.
Thanks very much. Looking forward to seeing more from you, and we're going to be hearing a lot more from Grapes of Wrath these days, guys. The brand new album is available as of today. It's the first new album in over 2 decades for the band. Kevin Kane is with us this morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
You excited about that? I point there because
CD,
not the coffee.
Yeah, I was wondering.
You excited about the coffee over here? Are you excited about that?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, fine. Well, I mean, obviously that would be like a silly question to ask. How long and why did it take you 22 years for you guys to be able to put together some new music? And I know there's a couple of tracks that you had before on the singles collection, but why this long?
Doing other things in life. The band split up in '92 and went off and did other things, and then the last few years we started doing some shows together, and then we were offered a record deal, and we went, this wouldn't happen if it wasn't supposed to, so we did it.
Okay. The songs on the new album came together since you signed the record deal, or did you have a couple of them strangle over here with on a napkin and some stuff over here, and you put it all together?
It's a mixture of that. We had some songs, Tom and I both had songs that nothing had ever happened with in terms of our own solo records, and they were just kind of orphans. And then some songs were written specifically for the record to help tie everything together.
Yeah. Well, bands get together because, yes, there's fine musicianship, you get along. I'm not saying that bands, when they originate, they don't have some kind of animosity towards each other. It's not always a perfect situation. But bands, when they're young, when you were young, Grapes of Wrath were young, you guys were kind of like, best buddies. And then life takes you away.
Right.
And then you decide to get back together. In the meantime, you've grown up or grown in a different way. It must be really hard to find that vibe again.
The vibe's there. I think it always is. And the only thing I can equate it to is it's sort of a familial thing, because Chris and Tom are brothers, so there's always, a certain relationship that siblings have.
Yeah, maybe.
I grew up with them, so I'm probably as close to a third sibling as they will have.
Yeah.
So, and in our case as well, we learned to play our instruments together.
Right.
When I met them in junior high school, we were still trying to figure out how to go from one chord to another. So we, what we developed as musicians, when we come back and play together, we realize that it's a certain chemistry that we don't find playing with anyone else.
Yeah.
So that's also really sort of a fun thing. It's like, finding an old article of clothing that you go, wow, this just somehow fits me like nothing else.
Yeah. Do you think this new album, High Road, is going to garner you new fans? I know you can hope for that, but you've got a huge following from the past, from when you were at the top of your game, and this, again, still at the top of your game, but you've been away for a while, and there's a whole new audience out there. Do you think you'll be able to find new fans with this?
Yes, I do.
Good. That's it. Good. I'm glad. And are you going to be doing any touring? And that's usually
the
way
be
things
doing
go.
touring. We're playing. Our first gig is tomorrow in Kitchener at the Hacienda, and then we're playing Burnstown. And then after that, then Toronto at the Dakota, and then in
Toronto at the Dakota, because that's for
CMF.
Yeah, CMW.
I think they've changed it to an F.
Have they? Okay.
The W's become an F.
Okay.
And then we'll be back through this area at the end of June. We're playing up at Casino Rama on June 29th with the Odds.
Oh, wonderful. What a great bill. Absolutely super bill. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, we've done shows with them before, and it's great. It's funny, like now we're playing shows with the kinds of bands that back in the day we never did. Like we just did one in Regina with the Northern Pikes, and there is now talk of sharing the stage with some other bands that, we were all out doing our own touring back then, and we never really crossed paths.
High Road is the new Grapes of Wrath CD. It's available digitally. It's available at finer record stores everywhere. And Kevin, thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate that. All right, we will be back. This is CP24 Breakfast.